Good morning, St. Louis. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Doug Wanders the Midwest. Today we're doing Route 66 and we start here in St. Louis, Missouri. All right, guys, so last time we ended our journey in St. Louis. Today, for our next phase, we start our journey in St. Louis. And it starts at the Old Chain of Rocks Bridge. It's a walking bridge that you can take across the Mississippi. So let's go check it out. So this used to be the bridge that crossed over into St. Louis. So, man, now they got all the new bridges up. This is just a historic artifact right now at this point. It's pretty crazy. All right, guys, so yesterday we came up, we drove all the way from Kalamazoo, Michigan to St. Louis, just outside of St. Louis, and stayed at a hotel. So it was a long journey, short time, because we wanted to pick up from where we left off the last time we did our last video. So that was about 6 months ago. So fast forward 6 months, here we are. We're doing Route 66 and we're headed all the way from St. Louis to the edge of Oklahoma. So basically doing Kansas, which is only like a 13-mile area, and then Missouri. All right, guys, we have made it. The mighty Mississippi. And you can see one of the many new bridges that are taking people into St. Louis, but look at this. Oh, this is beautiful. That's the mighty Mississippi, guys. And you can't quite see the arch this morning. I think it's kind of behind all those trees. Isn't that gorgeous? The gateway to the west used to be this little bridge. Now is a footbridge, but it used to be the actual bridge to get over. Gorgeous. And you can see the other side. Take you to this side. But you see how far we had to walk all the way over here because this is a footbridge now. Can't drive, otherwise, that's how we would roll, but for sure that would lead right over there to St. Louis. Route 66. That is super, super cool. I think it gets too much better than that as far as views. All right, guys, so we came from all the way up here and we are here right on the bridge. So we're gonna head over, go past, and there's the actual bridge. There's some stuff on this other side. Yep, there it is. Crossing the Mississippi. Let's see if I can get there a little closer for you guys. And it's got some stuff you guys can check out, pause it, see if you can read it. There you go. All right, well, on to our rental car that we took instead of our vehicle, and we are gonna head into St. Louis, and then we're moving on, guys. Route 66 all the way to Joplin, Missouri, then we're gonna cross over to Oklahoma. Let's do this, let's go. All right, guys, so just so you know, last time we referenced an app that we have on our phone, Ultimate Route 66. It gives you little passports, stamps your passport when you're going to the different sites that it puts you on and tells you about. So just so you know, we're using that. We also have a book. I'll reference that later on. We made it. Anheuser-Busch. Guys, Anheuser-Busch is huge. It's like a massive compound of multiple buildings. It's just a huge business. Holy smokes. That's the Barley Cleaning House. Good old Bud Light. Where the Clydesdales go, they got their own trucks. It's so cool. You can smell the beer all over the place here. It's pretty awesome. That's crazy. And then you can see behind me, huge factory, guys. It's crazy. It's so cool though. All right, onward to Route 66. We go. All right, guys, so we're at Route 66, the Donut Drive-In. It's a classic on Route 66. You know we got to go in there and get ourselves at least a donut to try it out. It's supposed to be most popular in St. Louis area, so let's get it.
I'll take a powdered sugar and then one of your chocolate cake.
You want 2 chocolate white?
Yeah, in the box.
All right, so you know you got to get the French cruller. We're going to test that out here in a second, but onward to Route 66. All right, guys, so we've made it to Ted Drew's Frozen Custard roadside attraction. It's been here since 1941. It's been a landmark since it says 1929. So unfortunately, it's a little early for custard. We're going through early, obviously. You have to make it all the way to Oklahoma. Today, we're doing it in one day. So, but what a cool little place this is. And I heard they're like, kind of like concrete mixers are fantastic. And then it's also got this little neon sign as well. Kind of see some of the menu items here. Got all the flavors, the concretes are what they're kind of known for. And they come in those little cups. But yeah, here they're really good. Maybe next time, Route 66. Maybe next time. Look at these little helmets that you can put ice cream or custard into. Isn't that cool? Gonna have our, oh yeah, Detroit Tigers, let's go. All right, Ted Drew's, peace. We're heading to the next place. All right, guys, check this out. Look at this old motel sign. It's at the Holiday Inn, but they left it up. It's now a new Holiday Inn, but the sign still stands. The old neon. We're starting to see a little bit of hills here in Missouri. On to the park. We're going to check out this park. All right, guys, so we made it to Lummeyer Park. Bunch of art sculptures. Check this out. How cool is that? It's a cat. But there's a bunch of them. Bunch of different kind of sculptures. There's a big eyeball. We're gonna go check that out next. So this is like the Lummeyer Art Center. Pretty cool. This is a nice little park. So this shows all the different sculptures. Here's the cat that we just were at. And that, I don't know, I thought it was a piece of paper, but I don't know what it was. But that's all the different kind of sculptures. So looks like they have 70 different sculptures here on property. All right, so this is called Gigi. Isn't that cool? Like, it's hard with the sun out, guys, which I'm not complaining. Look at that. That's a better angle because it's away from the sun. So cool. And you can get a kind of picture. Look at this big contraption here. Look at that. And then look, it's the eyeball. So kind of get a little picture. The sculptures are way over there. This is quite a place.
Okay.
They got these little neons, birds, with different sayings on them. Well, that one's lit up, probably because of the sun. Without regret, like a leaf. And there's the other one. When I rise up, let me. Pretty cool. I mean, look at all these exhibits, man. That's crazy. There's the tire. There's the deer. right, Tony Tassett. Exhibit is just deer. It's pretty big. I'll put it in perspective here. Hold on just a second. All right, like look how big this thing is compared to me. That's crazy. Pretty tall. All right, guys, so here's in the far end of the complex. I guess the whole loop with all the different art pieces, exhibits, is like a mile. Of course, we don't have time to do the whole mile walk, but we're trying to get the main stuff in, but that's pretty cool. All right, so this says it's a more American-born South Africa. So this one is just simply not. That's pretty accurate. Looks like every shoestring I have in my shoes. All right, so aluminum stainless steel tree. It's called the palm at the end of the parking lot. The squirrel. Squirrel. All right, so this is supposedly called Four Shades. Huh, that's cool. Not sure what to make of that. Look at frickin' this. It's just huge. Looks like a caterpillar, but that is crazy. So check out these sculptures. These are ones that actually kids can ride on. Repurposed for playground equipment. So this is called affirmation. Is it a ball or is it a wall? Course for Lemire. It says granite. Interesting. Check this out. That's pretty cool. Donut number 3, Steel Earth. So look at this little pavilion back here too. They make everything cool back here. We need something like this in Michigan. I mean, well, we do have Meyer Garden, Grand Rapids, but it's not free and we can't film it. So there you go. So I'm not really sure what this is, but it looks like a stage and then bleachers. I'll have to go see if I can find out the other side what it is. So look at this, they have an event that does after dark. So everything probably lights up and glows. That would be pretty cool. All right, what would you call this? Grapes? Looks like grapes to me. That's what we're going with. Well, we kind of lied. We walked the full mile back around the loop. We're all in the back, so now we're gonna walk the whole mile. That's cool, get some exercise, I need it. Let's go. All right, so I'm guessing maybe some kind of a ferry? I don't know, not sure.
Abstract variation lozenger 3.
All right, that's what that is. All right, there's this. Looks kind of like a block maze or something. All right, so this is Ada's Will. And I think this is the actual real size version, a bigger version. I don't know about that. All right. Give this a call if you need to add something to that. Tower Hybrid. So this is actually called the Art Hike. This whole little loop is called the Art Hike. Physically good for you to take the walk, and then the old art. Gotta love art. All right, Plessy, New Orleans, and Scott, St. Louis. Well, how you doing, Mr. St. Louis? Appreciate your city. All right, so this is supposed to be Falling Man. All right, so I'm not sure if this is like a space capsule or concrete mixer. I don't know. Pretty cool though. All right. And look at that. So that lights up. Very cool. All right, guys, that was great. What a walk. It's beautiful out. Maybe 60s, high 60s. It's supposed to be, I don't know, low 70s today. What a great walk. It's got a nice hike, cool things to look at. If you're heading down Route 66 in this area, you got to do it. It's worth the 45 minutes. All right, a couple of roadside attractions that we didn't get a chance to see. That's pretty cool. All right, two more things. There's this and this tree. Back that up a little bit. All right, onward we go. Route 66. Let's go. Let's get it done. We got to figure out where we're going here. So we got ourselves some Wallies. Check out this Wally mobile. Can't get enough Budweiser plants. There's the fire tower. Starting to see. Alright guys, getting into some hills. It's got a little color down here, but not much, not compared to Michigan. Alright guys, welcome to the Route 66 State Park Visitor Center. Kind of cool. It's got a little visitor center in there. Hopefully we can pick up some maps or some stuff, but got some signage. I don't know what we're gonna be looking at, but we'll find out. Oh, I remember this, guys. This is the actual, used to be where the road went. Route 66 went right over this, over the river. I totally remember this in videos. There's the river, and then that's the new road to get over there. Look at the nice little hills in the background. What a beautiful sight. This used to be the spot where people would just drive right over here, and you can see, look at that, Route 66 road went right through here. You can even see the sign, or little shields. Very cool. I just love this stuff, guys. Awesome. Awesome stuff. And we got the Route 66, 67 Mustang. Fitting for a trip like this, that's for sure. It's really cool.
Maplewood is in the city of St. Louis.
We're gonna put where we're from here.
What was one of the
See if we can.
1926 alignment.
Where's the
Where
map?
is
Yeah,
it?
right here.
It's not a very
Well, it's like, I don't know.
Here, we'll put it right.
Okay.
safe place to
Close
be at.
enough.
Okay.
You know,
There we go. We're,
sketchy.
and that's officially, we're spotted.
That has like a drive-in or a
Wow.
or something nearby
Look at all
that you can
this.
get to.
That's crazy. All those people that came from here. Oh, guys, look at this. That is cool. That old 66 sign. So this is like a little museum in here in the Welcome Center. It's got all kinds of historic stuff. Wow. That's really cool. They got themselves a big boy. Let's go. That's awesome. Look at this. That's a cool sign. Oh, they got old neons. That's cool too. If you're into this stuff, this is a cool place to be right here. It's got all your historic stuff. Look at these guys, speakers for like drive-throughs, theaters. Oh, for like a drive-in theater. That's really cool. All right, so far we've done Illinois and we're working on Missouri. By the end of this trip, we'll be through Kansas because it's only 13 miles, and then we'll start Oklahoma. So we'll have at least been in 4 states, and then we'll have Texas, pretty much all of Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and then of course ends in Cali. Humping to please. That's awesome. It's a trucking company, I believe. Yep.
That's all it is.
Humping to please. It's still here. I can't get that. It's too funny. Look at this neon. That's really cool. It's got these old little cars on there. Trucks. Sorry, I had to zoom that out a little bit. You can actually hear the neon. That's a great sound, isn't it? I love it. This is cool with the license plates.
Oh, I know.
From all the different states. Look at that, he even got a guitar. Miranda Lambert and Loretta Lynn signed. It says Route 66. There's Six Flags. Check this out. It's got even the arch on there too. Cardinals for St. Louis.
Oh my gosh.
It's really cool. All right, guys, so we are here at a Holiday Inn, Eureka. We're in Eureka. So supposedly there is a story about this being haunted because of past history of having a chimney that was in a old farmhouse, I guess. And supposedly when they went to put this hotel up, when they went to go knock down the chimney, a bunch of stuff happened with the machinery, so they were saying it was haunted. So then they left the actual chimney standing alone because they couldn't knock it down. So here it is. So this is supposedly the chimney that stands today on the property that was never knocked down. So this stands from like the 1700s when they had the old farmhouse back here. They tried to knock that sucker down, they couldn't, so they just left it. But now you can see the Holiday Inn property still is built on that where this old farmhouse used to be. So kind of cool history. And how weird is it that it's just standing here, right? Like it's just here. All right, guys. So if you're trying to find this Holiday Inn, it's kind of tucked right next to Six Flags, so you can kind of see it. It's got some history. There's the Holiday Inn sign. But there, right here on the other side, that's Six Flags right there. See the roller coasters. Kind of cool though. But how weird, right? Like, could knock that sucker down, and so they just left it standing. All right, look at this, guys. It's an old Phillips 66 gas station. How cool is that? Campbell service station. It's got all the old pumps. Very, very cool. Definitely old school. Signage. Coca-Cola. It's so very cool. All right, thank you. Oh, look at this. It's actually like an old service station. Oh, wow, that is so cool in here.
Is that one of their houses? No.
Old pumps. Oh, wow, look at that. St. Clair dinosaur. Oh, wow. Look at this. Used to be an old service station. Got it all the old school. Look at that. Got some neons. Pepsi Cola. Oh, this is so cool. This old truck.
Oh! You know what he did have in the entrance was a 1938 gas pump. That's the year. No, it was
Look at this. Historical stuff.
pump from the year they started.
They got all the old pumps.
And how they started was just making
It's very cool.
plastic and they just started with that one little piece.
And look at this, we're right next to a big prison. Guard tower, barbed wire, another guard tower over there. There's the yard. Wow, that's crazy. All right, one more glance before we take off. But man, this place has so much in here. Just take a second to absorb it in. Oh, the signage, the cars, truck. I'm trying to get it all in, but look at all these. So many cool things. Look at this. They even got the little old Coke bottles for the glass. Haven't seen those in a long time. All right, off we go down Route 66. All right, welcome to the Red Cedar Inn. This used to be a hotel, an old hotel stop on Route 66. Now it's a visitor center. It's got some pretty cool decorations going on. Oh, Red Cedar Inn. Wow, look at this. Another visitor center. They got a little choo-choo that goes. That is incredible. So when this was a hotel, I'm assuming that, oh, they had a restaurant. Restaurant that went with it too. Pretty cool. Another thing to check out if you guys have a lot of time, but we gotta get moving. Look at that, it's got this on the floor. The whole route. Goes from Chicago, Illinois. This goes all the way through Missouri to Santa Monica Bay, or Santa Monica Pier. Very cool. some of the historical stuff. All the different signs. Very cool. One day we're gonna get to Cali. Get all the way through it. But today we focus on Missouri. All right, so here's your Red Cedar Inn. Actually, I was staying corrected. The restaurant was built in 1934 by brothers James and Bill Smith using logs from the family farm. It was owned and operated with the Smith family until closing in 2005. In 2023, the Red Cedar reopened as a museum and visitor center. So it was actually a restaurant that was opened around, not actually a hotel. So yeah, there you go. I thought it was, from what I read on the info, it was a hotel, but actually it was a restaurant, now served as a welcome center. All right, so this is a mural done in the town of Pacific. It's supposed to be dedicated to the trains. We've passed a lot of trains, and as you can tell, like the caverns over there that they drill into the sides. You can see the big holes over there. And the train is set right on the side of the road here, so like literally it takes all that stuff that they need to get exported out. All right, guys, look at this old motel sign. My goodness. It's pretty cool. But the hotel, motel, has seen better days for sure. All right, guys, so this used to be the Garden Way Motel. As you can tell, they knocked it down in 2014. This goes back to 1945. A gentleman by the name of Henry Shaw Gardenway, and that's who the hotel was. And then they built it up at one point up to the most of 41 rooms. Now it's non-existent. Another thing that kind of got knocked off of Route 66. All right, guys, this used to be the Diamonds Restaurant, and it used to be the largest restaurant back in the day.
Or just roadside.
Roadside restaurant in the day. But now it's obviously no longer existing. All right, so here's another sleepy hotel that is no longer in existence, but it's called the Sunset Motel, I should say. And here it is. It's all kind of closed up. There's a lot of things that used to be here and no longer, whether they're torn down but they're still standing here at least. Historic Sunset Motel. Alright, so these are the hot and cold towers. Alright guys, look at the Skylark Hotel. It used to be Skylark Hotel. And obviously, just another hotel on the road, motel on the road. It's no longer there. Though, you look up here, we got Buc-ee's. A Buc-ee's is 153 miles away. So I'm all about that. But we were here, guys. Alright, it's the Merrimack Caverns barn sign that's supposed to be something we see on the way. Don't be an ass stop now at the Mule. That's classic. Alright guys, so there is a toy and wax museum here, and then also Jesse James Wax Museum. And if you know anything, I guess he supposedly hid out a little bit at the old caverns, so we're gonna head over there too. But Jesse James Wax Museum. All right, guys, that does it for the first video. I'm cutting my video in half. We did it a full solid day, but this is where I'm going to end the video for day one. We're going to pick up tomorrow in the next video at Merrimack Caverns, and then we're going to move forward from there. So lots of more videos coming, but for today, that's for this video. I'll have a second video coming, and then eventually a third video to finish up Route 66. So keep continuing to watch all of our videos. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching our first video. Starting all the way from St. Louis, pretty much close to Cuba. But we're gonna be hitting Merrimack tomorrow and then heading all the way to pretty much Joplin. And then from there, we're gonna head to Kansas and into Oklahoma just to set our feet, and then it'll be done for Route 66. Don't forget also during this trip, we'll also have a video for our Silver City, Silver Dollar City. I don't know. I'm tired, man. It's been a long day of driving. Silver Dollar City. So we're going to be doing that amusement park as well. So continue to watch, continue to wander. We'll do the same. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.